Hey, what's up, Bulldogs? It's Jay
And Carrie,
with this week's O-Town news.
our unified champion soccer team has been hard at work, so let's learn more about the team.
There are usually 13 kids on the team with 6 students from our Level 2 classes and 7 Links students who helped out similarly to the Links program. They are playing soccer this trimester, but they will be playing basketball in winter and bocce ball in spring.
UCS helps include everybody in sports and unites all the students to help them excel in their games.
I distracted one kid. I don't know him that well, but he was looking at our goal, and I stole the ball from a team player of his that wasn't even looking my direction, and I just went boom.
On Monday, they had a very competitive tournament competing against 4 other teams. They ended it with a big win against Zealand.
You can head to room 143 and talk to the level 2 teachers to learn more about joining in the winter and spring teams. They have a home game on Monday in the stadium at 3:30 with free entry, so go and support the team.
Speaking of being part of a team, do you like creating music and know how to play drums, bass, keyboards, or guitar? Well, our new music production club might just be right for you.
They meet on Mondays from 3 to 5. If you would like to join, email Mr. Walker for the Google Classroom and with any questions you may have.
The Bulldogs are gearing up for Purple Week.
You can buy your apparel before school on Wednesdays and at lunch on Fridays. You can pay with cash, check, credit, or debit. The proceeds goes towards cancer and Parkinson's research at the Van Andel Institute.
Tennis has their Purple game at home next week on Wednesday, so come out and support Purple Week by attending. Matches start at 4 p.m.
Are you looking for community service hours? Well, you're in luck because they're available on September 28th at the Creative Arts Festival. You can head to the main office for more information.
Stop what you are doing, Bulldogs, and get to class because tardies are now being recorded. 4 unexcused tardies will become a lunch detention.
Please be on time for school and your classes. Don't be late without a pass.
Would you like to get help on your schoolwork? Well, after-school support is going on in Mrs. Claypool's room on Monday through Thursday from 3:05 to 4:05.
There are different teachers every meeting, so check the pod prints for next week's schedule.
Hey Bulldogs, it was another busy week of sports. Let's get going. The volleyball team went off to Niles yesterday where they came up short after a hard contest. They had an impressive performance and came away with the win. Tomorrow they take a trip to Portage Northern to take on the Huskies. The boys tennis team served up 2 victories this week with a win over Sturgis on Monday, 5-3, and an easy win over Plainwell on Wednesday, 7-1. The girls swim team celebrated senior night on Tuesday, but had a tough loss to Allegan. They'll try to bounce back strong at Marshall tomorrow. Soccer played Wednesday night in their only contest of the week against Edwardsburg, where they tied 2-2. Tonight they have the M89 Challenge at the Links Golf Course. Cross country had quite the week with a duel against Three Rivers and Edwardsburg on Tuesday. One of the most impressive win streaks came to an end for our boys team. After winning 78 league meets in a row, they fell to Three Rivers but beat Edwardsburg. Girls cross country, however, continued their win streak that goes back to 2012. After beating both teams, they extended their record streak, increasing it to 91. They also scored just 15 points, a perfect score where all 5 of the first runners were Bulldogs. Tomorrow they head off to Badger Country for the Angel Invitational at the University of Wisconsin. Football has their first away conference game of the year against Niles. Camo is the theme for the game. It kicks off at 7. Good luck, Bulldogs. It was a full week of travel and excitement. Now let's get back to Carrie and Jay in the studio.
Do you think it will be nice for the games this weekend?
I don't know yet, but let's find out. Here's Taylor back with this weekend's weather.
Hey Bulldogs, the warm weather will continue throughout the weekend. Today will be cloudy, but we'll see a high of 83 degrees. The sun returns tomorrow with a high of 85. Clouds move back in for Sunday, but will stay warm right at 80 degrees. Enjoy this last stretch of summer, Bulldogs. Back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, it looks like a beautiful weekend.
I've always wondered how much of our slang teachers really understand.
Let's go find out with this week's fun.
Who am I here with?
Mrs. Claypool's husband.
Mrs. Claypool.
Mr. Scott.
Mr. Belton.
What do you think the phrase "you ate" means?
The number 8? Or the word 8?
The word 8.
You're up to par.
You're 8 years old.
In my day, it would have been "you rock."
It means that you ingested some food.
What do you think the phrase "bussin'" means?
You're on the move.
You bustin' to get there fast.
Going to school.
It's when you work at a restaurant and the people left a mess on the table and you got to clean it up.
What do you think the phrase "delulu" means?
Well, it sounds like delusional, but that's what I would probably use for delusional.
You crazy cray-cray.
Delulu. Ali Koringa.
It is a town in Minneapolis, North Dakota, Delulu, North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What does fire mean?
Oh, fire's like the bomb, gnarly, radical, cool, hip.
Oh, you're looking fine.
Fire. That was hot.
When something has combusted.
Have a great weekend, Bulldogs.
And we'll see you next week.